Hello everybody, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel, and I got a pleasant surprise today. Forgive my very bad manicure. I didn't expect Grace to show up today. I thought she wasn't going to be here for a few more days, but yay, the post office brought her today. So I purchased one of the Grace dolls from the virtual doll convention, and there were 3 that came out. I believe there are still a couple of them still in the shop right now. Yes, I just went and checked that there are 2 other versions of this doll in the shop right now as I film this. Their names are Passion, Possibility, and Promise, and this is Possibility. The other 2 are still there. One has blonde hair and a kind of a strong face up, and the other one has dark, beautiful dark ringlet hair and a bit of a lighter face up. This Possibility is sort of in between that, and that's what kind of I don't know, sold me on her, I guess you could say. So along with this in the box, this was in a bigger box, a shipping box, I got some cookies. Thank you very much. And it looks like some freebies. Looks like some stockings or leggings or pants. Yeah, it looks like some free leggings for Grace. And then I saw, I bought the doll. And then a mouse pad. I speak fluent dollish. Too fun. And I wanted to give a shout out and a thank you to Rachel and her group for everything they do, and especially these dolls. Right when they came out and everybody ordered them, we had all kinds of horrible weather throughout the United States, especially on the East Coast, and they held on to these dolls for us before sending them out into the bad weather. They held on to them for us, so waited till the weather got better, and I really appreciate that. I knew she was going to come safe and sound. So this is a box that was made by VDC specifically for these dolls. You can see it says XO Grace, and it's magnetically closed. Oh, and I forgot. Yes, so I also bought a few items for Anne. So that's what you see in here. I got this beautiful dress. I could not resist these rainbow shoes. I mean, seriously. I'll do another video where I'll show Anne in this new outfit. Oh, it looks like I got some, oh, and that's right. So these dolls, oh, look, a little basket. That's another freebie. How cute. Oh my gosh. Adorable. So not only did I get a doll, but the doll actually comes with sort of a capsule wardrobe of sorts. So I think that's what's in here. Yes. Yeah, here she is. Possibility Grace. Robert Tonner and the Virtual Doll Convention. With a sense of curiosity and quiet optimism, Possibility represents new beginnings and open doors. She captures the magic of imagining what could be and believing it's within reach. Okay, and then there are 300 of these, and I got number 71. Here are her clothes. We'll look at her clothes here in a minute or two, yes. But, of course, I got to see this doll. Oh, very nicely wrapped, extra cushies. All right, I'll double check nothing is left in there, but I believe this is the doll. And these dolls did not come with stands, which I'm fine with. I have plenty of stands. I appreciated actually that because it brought the cost down a little bit. Up like a little burrito. I don't have any Graces. I have a Lacey Churchill who has a similar sized body, but I do not have a Grace. Oh my gosh. She has painted blue eyes. The eyelashes are also painted. Hopefully that lighting is okay. And so interesting. So yeah, she has kind of a rubbery behind. A little odd. Different than I'm used to. Yeah, she's a bit of a bigger doll. A little heftier than Elwyn and Nema in some parts. Like her legs feel bigger. And yeah, her chest is bigger and stuff. they can wear some of the same clothes. All right, let me go ahead and take off her. So she has curly hair, and it's brown, a beautiful like copper brown, really pretty color. All right. Hold on here. I don't want to rip. There we go. And I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to mess with it. I know some people like to, you know, comb out the product and stuff, but I maybe zhush it a little bit, and it's going to have to relax somewhat, but I'm happy with it looking like this. It's curly hair. You should see curls. Okay. And I like these little front curls. So there were 3 different dolls. The blonde has a much stronger face up. She has very red lips and more blushing and that kind of thing. And then the dark-haired doll has a much lighter face up. And then this doll is really like in between the two. You can see her blushing. She's got kind of a purpley pink eyeshadow. And then pink lips. I would call those pink. She's so pretty. Finally got a Grace. Yes, these dolls, you know, I'm actually very surprised that the other dolls are still in the shop. I thought they would all fly out like immediately. This doll did sell out very fast. This one with the brown hair. And I would imagine the others at some point are going to sell out. But right now they are still there. Okay, so you get the doll, and there you go. And the dolls came with a little group of clothing, which I really appreciate, because even though I have a lot, oh, and shoes, that's right. I have a pretty decent amount of clothes for Elowen, and they can share some of them, but not all the clothes are going to fit her. So we have some panties. And we have, oh, that's right. This is a one piece, like a leotard. I believe it's long sleeved. Yes. So sort of a charcoal gray. So she can wear that with the jeans. And then we've got this lime green dress. I really like this is an unusual color. I don't even know if I call it lime green. It's kind of a cross between a yellow and a green, and a yellowish green to me. Cute. And then some shoes. Again, I don't have lots of shoes. I think I maybe have a couple of pair of shoes for her. 2 or 3. And Lacey has to share them too, so their wardrobe is at this point a little bit limited. So I like that if like this was your very first doll like this, you already have clothes, you know, right away. Oh, and obviously this is made, she's not just a display doll. She's made for people like me who like to dress them up and do things with them. And look at those. All right, so I'll get her dressed, and I will take a little bit of video with her all dressed up in one of these outfits. All right, guys, boy, I got the first outfit on her, which is this leotard. I call it a leotard. Bodysuit, I guess bodysuit's probably more accurate. And these jeans and these shoes. And all I can say is, girl, you better not gain an ounce. So I put her panties on first, and then I put on the bodysuit. That was stupid. Obviously, you don't need all those layers. But yeah, I had to end up taking her all off because these jeans, they fit her, but they fit her like... I had to tell her to suck it in, Buttercup, to get these on. But I think she looks amazing. And I'm going to put the dress on her, and then we'll take another look at her bod a little bit. It's quite interesting. All right, I got her dress on, and I'm kind of thinking I'm going to have her go commando in this, because these are the panties. She's got massive panty lines. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go commando. It's nice to have the panties. I'm into that. I like to have, you know, my dolls completely covered. And with this rubbery kind of bottom, I think those are going to be useful sometimes to get clothes on, because this is going to be kind of sticky if you're trying to pull things on sometimes. So, but this dress leaves nothing to the imagination, let's say, right? And of course, she looks gorgeous in it. I think it was a good color for her hair, a good, you know, choice. The other ones, I think the other colors, I want to say one was maybe white and the other pink, I think. I don't remember. Anyway, so let's take a look at her bod. Speaking of her bod, as far as articulation goes, very similar to Elwyn and Nema, and I'll probably do a video some point where I do a comparison of her with some other Tonner dolls like my Lacey Churchill and then the Elwyn body as well. Elwyn and Nema have the same bods. So she's got really nice long fingernails, fingers, I mean. Really nice detail there with the painted fingernails. And articulation in the wrist, her arm. You can see it moves pretty well there. Her elbows. Her head has really good, you can, you know, have her looking down and looking up, side to side. And then the top part she's got, I mean, this is really, let me bring her arms out there, you can probably see better. Look at that, I mean, whew, that is some movement there. Same thing with the legs. So that's her sitting. Let me bring her there. That is her, let me get your arms out of the way, chick. Yeah, so she could sit, yes. And then the ankles are, they're articulated, but have just a limited amount of movement, really. Just kind of like up and down, just a little bit. And of course she has the high-heeled feet and also painted toenails. So pretty. But I'm looking forward to dressing her and getting her in some outfits. Let's take a look at her hair. I've kind of like zhushed it a little bit with my fingers. And, you know, over time it's going to relax a little bit too. You can see a better look at the hair. It's pulled back on either side and into a ponytail. And I'm going to leave it. I know some people like to take all the hair out and do stuff with it and stuff. I am doll hair challenged. I'm human hair challenged as well, I have to say. So yeah, it's not just the dolls. And then I love these little ringlets in front of her face that frame her face. Just beautiful. She just has such an attitude. Yeah, really pretty doll. Here are the shoes on her. These slip on very, very easily, and I like that they are a nice neutral color and will go with pretty much almost anything that I have for her. And I'm going to keep her in this for a while. I just have her leaning up against the wall, by the way. She's not freestanding. She's beautiful. I think of all the pieces, the clothing pieces that she came with, the dress is my favorite. And I could see adding accessories to this and jazzing it up. I do like the pants, but I'm not sure what I think about the bodysuit with it. I'd like to try the pants with some other tops or something. Obviously, you're going to see her again on my channel doing some dolly dress-ups and comparisons with other dolls. But let me know what you guys think of the first Grace to enter my collection. I'd like to hear your comments down below. As usual, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful dolly day. Bye-bye.